What's up, everybody? James with Minhunter Comics here, and we're calling this the I'm out of money sale. so, ironically, yeah, I've bought a couple expensive things recently, which I'm really excited about. But I'm all tapped out, so this is the let's get some back in the pocket because I also have a couple, more than a couple. I have a few really good leads on some epic collections. So we're gonna go possibly a little late. It might be a good old fashioned like 4 or 5 hour show. It may just be. Remember when I did the um, saving up for the car show? This is kind of basically the same thing. This is the saving up for a baby and saving up for a bigger collection sale. So I think what we're gonna do. Yeah, I know. So check out this comment. This is Sunday, right? Um, so we are a Sunday claim sale show. The funny thing is, just the last like 4 Sundays in a row, I keep having something come up. I got a baby shower tomorrow. There's all kinds of stuff going on, so we've had to keep messing with it and do like Saturday shows, like Wednesday night shows, and other weird stuff. But you know what? It's all good. Hopefully, we'll get back on track. I miss doing the Sunday shows. Sunday shows are my favorite, big time. Um, who remembers when I did a poll way back when, and I was basically like, "What do you guys think is the best day?" Of all 7 days a week, it was like 80% of people said Sundays are the best day for a claim sale. So it's not lost on me that Sundays are the favorite. Hopefully, we'll get back to that soon. Um, Couple things. Discounts are full in effect today. So 10% off, 20% off even is available. If you get to 20 claims, you're going to be at 20% off. That includes everything under $100. So if you get a $100 or more item, that's going to contribute to the percentage off, but that particular book won't be 20% off. Okay. Let's see what else. I'll ship anywhere in the world. International shipping is fair game. The only thing with international shipping, you got to send me the customs and shipping. Ironically, this guy right here, Obsessed Collector, is one of my Canadian guys, and he buys from me regularly. So we always make it work. I think we're probably going to start with X-Men just because of how ridiculously popular X-Men has been. I actually grabbed whatchamacall. I grabbed a whole short box of X-Men. So we're going to start with that. In no particular order, it's kind of all in here. Looks like we're going to do. I got some Logans. Okay. All right. So X-Men adjacent. We're going to start with some Old Man Logan, some Wolverine Origins, all that good stuff. I'm going to start it with Old Man Logan #1, the action figure variant. I've just got a fiber on that, and it's going to be on a. We're going to do a quick wall of Old Man Logan. First appearance of Mariko Yoshida, the Scarlet Samurai. Old Man Logan 31. And I just bought a collection where I think this guy was specking on this book because I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Actually, I thought I had more than 5. I have 5 copies of that particular key. So they're going to be up there on B. I also have the first appearance of Vendetta. Awesome cover. And that pretty much is all the Old Man Logan keys from that run. Moving on to Wolverine. I've got 52, a near mint newsie. Down there on H. Old Man Wolverine. Wolverine Origins. Second appearance of Daken as a cameo in the Shadows. Some of those Daken keys, I'm surprised they are so low. I actually have 2 of those. They're variant covers. Those will be on D. Wolverine Origins #12 is the first name reveal to be Daken. Be on I. Neely's going to get us started. I have two of the first cover appearance of Dawkins, which is 13. Wildly underrated book. These are all near minty fresh. These books look like they've never been touched, never read. That's there. Then we have the first Dawkins versus Deadpool, and partial reprint actually of New Mutants 98. Watch out for any Wolverine v Deadpool books. This one might have some legs to it. That's going to be on H. Then I have one, two, three copies of the first cameo of Dawkins as a child and as an adolescent. First cameo of Romulus, observed by shadows. They're all issue number 5s on E. Gorgeous conditions. The priest is going to get an I and a G. One G left. Yeah, go ahead and fill out the form. Let me drop the link. If you get a claim from me, you just have to fill out this link. First name, last name, all that good stuff. There you go. And the last Wolverine book I have is just the classic, number 50. Near minty. Everything on the wall is so near minty fresh, it might even be called just flat out minty. GTX. I'm going to grab a number 5. SFC Triple T. How you doing, man? All right. All right. So again, we have the first cover appearance of Dawkins. First Dawkins versus Deadpool and Wolverine versus Deadpool. First, Eureka becomes the Mario Yoshida, not Eureka, becomes the Scarlet Samurai. I have like 5 copies of those. The Action Comics variant of Old Man Logan, number 1. Second cameo and first cameo on E. G is gone. And you know what, Brian? I am just going to start you. You tend to get a lot of books. So I am already just going to start you at a short box. I know how you work. Bless you for it, man. All right, cool. All right, GT is going to take one of the D's. You're getting cover A. Yeah, come to the antique shop sometime. I have stupid amounts of stupid amounts of Wolverine. Near Minty Fresh X Factor 25. This is the third appearance of Angel as the Horseman Death. It'll be on C. X Force number 12, of which I have 3 copies. First appearance of Curse. For just $3. Then we have the classic. This is actually like a $15 book. I'm doing it for 10. Classic Cable v Deadpool. F. Mr. Lou is going to take F. Okay. Second appearance of Deadpool near Minty Fresh. I will never understand. value of that book. 2 copies of this classic. It's the third appearance of Cable, third appearance of Deadpool, and classic cover. Joshua Davis. We are going to have more expensive stuff than this, by the way. We're just whetting your appetite for it. Joshua Davis is going to get the X-Force #1. First appearance of Eli Bard. G. 2 copies of Uncanny 188. First appearance of the Adversary. Again, this whole short box is all X-Men and mutant related. Second appearance, first cover appearance of The Forge. Or Forge on D, super sharp copies. Then I have some filler, 144, 1981. Yes, this really is Saturday. Tyloo takes a Forge. Tyloo gets a 144. My coffee go. Joshua Davis is going to get the last Forge. Again, we have the first cameo of Dokken is still up here on E. There's some other good ones up there as well. 199, first appearance of Rachel Summers as the second Phoenix. I have to get in there and I just have to rig up the wall. At this point, I think it's safe to say we're 1 week out from the grand opening. It's still open now. There's a lot going on in there, but you can have the whatchamacallit. That was the priest. Priest. There you are. It's 90% open as is, so you can go in there and have fun. But it's the super awesome con, like Comic-Con wall, is getting set up over the course of the next week. First team appearance of Andrea and Andreas Strucker. Another one getting filed in the underrated key category. Then I have 2 copies of 162 solo story featuring Wolverine and the debut of Star Sharks, aka Space Sharks. I'm doing just tenors on those. They're going to be on 5 on F. Neely takes D. Yes, I still am going to do some sort of work, but we're going to make it work. Here's a near minty newsie, 156, origin of Corsair and first appearance of the Akanti. Gorgeous copy there. D. Really gets an F. I didn't know you were such an X-Men guy. And we're about a third through this first short box, so that's pretty good. Everybody take a second and like the video if you would. That would be great. I'm just turning on our bigger overhead light. There we go. Let's pop a 154, Origin of the Summers family, of which I have 2 copies. No, I lied. I only have 1 copy. Don't skimp on B there. That's still cover price after all these years. A good one. 155, first appearance of the Broods and the Brood Queen. Gorgeous copy as well. That bad boy is going to be on F. I have mentioned this before, but if anyone does successfully wait until the whole wall is full and then they say claim wall, I make it particularly advantageous to you. You usually get several books for free. I sometimes throw in extra books on top so you could really go nuts with it. And that is to reward you for buying more, basically. My claim sales have kind of always worked that way. The more you get, the more money back in your pocket. Just another filler, but I always thought this was a little bit more than filler. Whatever. Great cover, 167. That one's just going to be for free if someone gets the wall because got the chunk out of it. Not from the same collection, obviously. First appearance of Leech. Anyone claims the full wall, in addition to any sort of discounts I'll give, this is one of several free books you're going to get on the house. F is the hot spot. Every claim sale, there's always one spot that's like the hot spot. 189. Drink my coffee. Duelist is going to claim the wall. Let's give Duelist some free stuff for claiming the wall. How about both of these copies will be free? And how about all of those copies are going to be free of that? And this one's going to be free. What's that, like over $20 off right there? Not bad. Not bad at all. Mr. Duelist. Not to mention, whenever you get a full wall claim, like that was Duelist's first claim of the night, or the day, I should say. He's already at like 15 books. So basically, a few more claims under his belt, everything moving on is going to be 20% off for him. That's how you make the hobby fund itself. In addition to that, claiming the full wall also gives you free books. Deathlock #1. Classic. It's going to be on D. 192. I'm going to save that. That'll be another one of free books. X-Men 200. Someone told me this book blew up. There you go. Magneto becomes leader of the X-Men. 202. First Marauders. 217. We're halfway through this box already. That's wild. No slabs today. I do have a lot of slabs, but I am going to have a special slab sale soon. I think you guys are going to really like it. I'll explain later. 232 Newsy. First appearance of the Gingineer. There will be Silver Age today. That'll be on G. First appearance of Jubilee. It's a fine to a very fine. And I actually have two. I gotta move. Too many obstacles in my way. All right. The parody issue of DC's Invasion arc, as well as Darth Vader, Alien, Xenomorph cameos, all sorts of stuff, Alf, and you get a full frontal nude of Jean Grey, but she's off in the distance, so they didn't fully render all her features, let's say. 253. I've always got some gimmick covers for free, not for free, for cheap that I toss in. 275 anniversary. One, two, three. Oh, just three? Thought there was more. First appearance of Trevor Fitzroy. Gorgeous copies. That'll be on E. Origin of Bishop. First appearance of the something virus, and I forget. There's something else. There's a main character cameo or appearance that's in that, and I forgot to write it. Here we go. Here's all the phalanx. First cameo of phalanx on A. Then we have the two copies of the first full appearance of phalanx in true form on F. Justin, I think you have passed 10% off. Good work. And then, actually, where's my coffee? Both F's are gone. And then I've got the same book, near minty in newsstands. Some of you might know that by the 90s, newsstands make up about 10% of the remaining copies, which is pretty awesome. Joshua Davis. All right, I think all the E's just went. Nope. Hold on. I think I saw someone had a question. If it's something you guys can answer, maybe pop it in the chat. I'll take a look at it in a second. The question was, if I claim something, how do I know how much the book is? The price is listed, $4, $5, $10. All right, then we have 316, first appearance of Mona St. Croix. Oh, I have two. 317, first appearance of Blink and Skin. That's also $4. I don't know what happened to that sticker. First appearance of Gen 13, or Gen 13. Ha! Generation X. Woo! I got my 90s crisscrossed. Mr. Lou. We're over halfway through the box. That's kind of wild. I have two copies of this first appearance of Joseph, who is a clone of Magneto. Oh, just one of the first appearance of Ozymandias, not to be confused with the Watchmen. Where is my coffee? I put it somewhere dumb. Then we have X-Men #1. There's a lot going on here. It's the Peach Momoko 2021 Volume 6. First team appearance of the X-Men of Krakoa. First appearance of Cordyceps Jones. First appearance of Fei Long. First cameo of Dr. Stasis. 423. Death of Bedlam and Death of Skin. And two copies. We are entering full wall territory. Someone could make a killing. First appearance of Gold Balls. I don't read X-Men, so I find that hilarious. Debut of Magneto's white costume. By the way, there is a custom white costume Magneto, and I still think it is one of the best statues ever made. GT. Here's your gimmicky covers. First appearance of Marrow. And actually, we just gave a 9.8 of that as a giveaway. It's about a $70 book, so it's a $70 giveaway on the channel. Full wall alert! If someone can claim the whole wall, good things happen. Strilik's going to take G. And you know what, Strilik? I don't know if you're a grader. Weird that we haven't talked about that, but you know what, bud? That is a 9.8 candidate all day. I have 2 copies of X-Men Gold #1. Once again, we have a whole wall. I'm a little surprised B hasn't been taken. I'm a little surprised H hasn't been taken. First Jubilee. We're stuck on a full wall. Can someone go ahead and claim it up? Not Giuseppe, be very careful. My advice, look at a book 3 times over. If it looks perfect, submit it. Sometimes, even if a book just gets like a 9.2, it was not worth sending it in. So just be careful. With a lot of 90s stuff and 2000 stuff, that's the case. All right, guys, full wall. Let's see if we can get any takers on the full wall. Again, first appearance of Joseph, clone of Magneto. Full frontal nude of Jean Grey and parody of the DC Invasion series, as well as cameos of Darth Vader, Alf, and Xenomorphs. First appearance of Monet St. Croix. First Deathlock solo series. 1 final remaining Trevor Fitzroy. First white suit Magneto and Gold Balls. Some notable deaths in this issue. 2 copies of the first Jubilee. An X-Men Gold #1, 2 copies of that. And first Ozymandias on F. Brian's going to take the wall. Guys, let's do something crazy. Let's give Brian a Jubilee for free. Let the hobby fund itself. Thank you, sir. And that was the newsstand of the 2. That's a $50, $60 book I just gave you on the house. And I'm going to give you this 192 as well. Next, we have this much left of X-Men. We're killing it. 200. 2 copies of 509, a near minty, and 1 with a few spine ticks. Uh-oh! Big Boy Book 96. First appearance of Moira McTaggart. Debut of the Berserker Rage, from Wolverine. First appearance of Stephen Lang and Kirok. That's $100 right there for 96. Copy is about a 7.5 to an 8.5. It's in that ballpark. Very nice copy. Marriage of North Star. Blue gets C. Davis gets B. Oh, this is the last of our X-Men, actually. 150. The Toys R Us movie special. Uncanny 150. I'll put that under it with the the concentration camp origin and just a classic X-Men #1. $3. I always sell those for $3. The Magneto cover and the wraparound I always do for $5. I do have a near minty fresh. I actually was kind of thinking about getting this graded. I only have 1, but if you guys want it, you can grab it. Exo Manowar #1. There's a lot of Valiant books that are not valuable. This is not one of those. This one works. Near minty fresh on A. C goes to GT. And again, here's the link. Two copies of Zombie #1 Milestone Classic. Near minty fresh. I got two. First appearance of Prophet and a couple other notable first appearances on A. Near minty fresh. Youngblood #2. First appearance of Young Justice. Near minty fresh. Marvel Zombies #1 from Volume 3. Awesome cover. First appearance of Zombie Deadpool. There'll be a fiver on J. Hey, how'd these X-Men sneak in here? First appearance of Gambit's ex-wife. And somehow we already have another full wall. So if someone wants to go nuts with it, you could do the same thing. The Priest. My coffee went into hiding again. Wild Man grabs a C. X-Men 36. First appearance of Sync. Gorgeous copy. That might be like a, dare I say, a guaranteed 9.8. I don't like saying that. I don't guarantee 9.8s, but that thing sure as hell is. Lou grabs one. Harrison's going to get H. Okay. And then we have two copies of 37. Same condition as C. First appearance of Paige Guthrie's as Husk. By the way, I had a little fun. Someone came into the antique shop on one of the days I was working, and we were talking about how like it's crazy that the '90s had books at like $3, 2.95. There's even some '90s books that are 3.95. And we plugged that into an inflation calculator, and we found that the 3.95 copies. This is a 2.95. A 3.95 book in the '90s is the equivalent to about $12 today. So if you adjust for inflation, there were books in the '90s off the rack that cost $10 and $12 in today's money. That's kind of crazy. Hey, look, it's literally the #1 hottest book on the market right now. X-Men Adventures #1 First Morph. Davis. We are moving on. We are getting out of this range and getting into a little bronze and copper Wonder Woman. A beautiful 249 Newsy. Some gorgeous 15 center Wonder Woman. I love this era. I love this era. That'll be on J. That was Lou. Yeah, Ty Lou. Ty, I'm going to put you over here. I sense your pile getting a little big today. Okay. Mr. Astro Zombie. And Astro, if you like that, you're going to like this next book a lot. Classic cover 197. That's a favorite right there. That'll be on C. Gorgeous. I also have a #1 Golden Age comic called What a Life Comics #1. It'll be on H. Check it out. We killed our first box. 2 shoes. Just gonna get C. Two shoes. You might like what we're about to put up. Let's see. Let's get H gone. I'd need the wall cleared a bit before I do this next box. Can we get some more stuff gone? X-Men. X-Men was always popular, but for obvious reasons. By the way, X-Men 97, I'm only 2 episodes in. It is actually really great. I like when the hype actually matches, and I feel like it's pretty freaking good, man. I was popping that on. That was awesome. Episode 1 was amazing. Rob's going to take DE, do a little clearing for us. Tell you what, if someone clears what is left of this wall, I'll give you a free book. G is near minty fresh month. I don't even with X-Men #1s, because they're so overprinted, I don't even hold on to these if they're not near mint. So if they're not near mint, I literally put them in dollar bins. So yeah. Month is gonna get G. And somewhere in some other box, I'm sure I have lots more X-Men #1s. That is a book I do not have. Let's get some of this wall claimed. I wanted to show 2 shoes, some Silver Age DC that I think you may be into. I'm sure I have it, Eric, but I don't know where. These boxes can be a little random. All right, 2 shoes. You might be interested in this. I have a lot of really well priced, if I say so myself, Jimmy Olsen's. I have a whole short box of it, actually. Grab a pinch of that. Starting, the cheapest one I've got, someone took a bite out of the corner, as you can see. It is one of my favorite covers. We're going to do it for $2. Real vintage there. I also, second cheapest one I've got, much better condition, but still, it's not one of the special ones on tape. There you go. I have 2 copies of a classic Brainiac cover of Jimmy Olsen 86. I have a giant size special of 131. Here's a 10 center. Issue 56, 10-cent Jimmy Olsen right there for $14. Nice condition on this stuff, too. Not so much C and D, but they're priced accordingly. I have a lower grade 83 if anybody wants a little vintage for real cheap. F. And I have 3 copies of issue 85. I don't even know how that's possible to wind up with so many of the same book, but that's going to be on G. 2 shoes takes H and I. One left of the zombies. All right. Duelist gets an E. I actually have 2. Two Shoes takes one of the G's and a J. Two Shoes. I actually just noticed I have 2 copies that are mid grade and one that's a little mid to low. Did you want the $4 or the $7 on G? Just let me know. What may know? Here's a giant size special. This is issue 140 and 141. By the way, we do have, let's see, Astro gets H. Did one just drop? Get up there. Okay. Oh, let's see. Astro got H. Two Shoes gets an H and J. Unfortunately, H is gone. That's okay. Here's a bigger one. 57, The Marriage of Jimmy Olsen and Supergirl. Gorgeous vintage right there. Love that. 20 on H. This J already slipped in here. Give me a second, guys. Give me a second. All right, cool. Back at it. All right, then we have 90, another 12 center for under $10. That'll be on J. Someone get that I out of the way. It's messing us up. Kryptonite cover 87, of which I have 2. All of this is from the same collection. Davis is going to get a book on for us. Thank you, sir. Two Shoes is just going to claim the wall. So, how shall we make it up to Two Shoes for claiming a full wall? Let's do some free books. Actually, you know what? Because you got some Jimmy Olsen, and why don't I give you some Jimmy Olsens for free? Let me think about what I'm going to do here for a second. Full wall claim from Two Shoes. I always say if you do a full wall, I make it extra advantageous to you. Why don't we give you a 12 center for free and I'll do another one. Do another one for free. All right. Continuing the Jimmy Olsen train, we have 91, 92, awesome hurling Batman cover. 96, 94, 100, 106, 108, 109, and then I have I thought I had more. Several copies of 142 Dracula cover. Little Bronze Age with 153. Two shoes if you want to do another claim on the wall. By the way, two shoes. If you want to skip this, I'll ship just this whole box to you, man. Guys, let's see if we've got a taker. Two shoes. This whole long box is Jimmy Olsen. If you want right now, I will give you all the Jimmy Olsen for 30% off. Our max discount is 20% off. If you just take all the Jimmys, sorry, First Dark Side is not in there. It's all the affordable ones. If you take all the Jimmy Olsen, I will do 30% off, not just this, but your entire order. Okay? So let us know. That might save us some time here. Let's see. And I'll throw in a free book or two. Because I'm a nice guy. Those have been sitting. Claim all the Jimmy. Everybody say bye-bye, Jimmy Olsen. 30% off. That's something I've only done on Black Friday and select other days. Let me just go through, make sure I didn't have anything else other than Jimmy Olsen in this box. Jimmy. And okay, so there was some flash in there. I'll take that out. Cool. Two shoes. You've got another 4 or 5 inches left to fill up this box. That keeps us moving along nicely. Let's do some more DC. I love when you guys want DC stuff. I do have the first appearance of Brother Blood, newsstand copy as well. It is very fine. You'll see. Newsstand copy of the wedding issue, near minty. Captain Mother Frickin' Carrot here, man. That is a near minty newsstand right there. Ding ding. That'll be on D. Where's my coffee? Harrison gets a seat. D goes to the priest. Fret not. I do have another. Not newsstand, but a near minty fresh number 1. I mean, number 16. Remember, Captain Carrot is New Teen Titans 16. I also have DC Superstars number 1. That's right. I have 1, 2, 3 copies of All-Star Squadron number 1. I have a direct. These are near minty. These are gradable even. And 2 newsies. And this chair needs to F off. Seriously. Get over there. Wait, that blocks my light. I can't do that. Okay. D is gone. Wild Man gets beat. Duelist takes a J. Okay. Mr. Miracle, 22. Shiloh Norman becomes Mr. Miracle. Martian Manhunter, number 1. First solo Martian Manhunter book. Gorgeous copy. Newsstand copy of the first appearance of Ice and the origin of Maxwell Lord. Mikey's going to get a pile going. GT. Guys, check out this book. Check out this next book. This is a complete but coverless copy of the first appearance of Poison Ivy. That'll be 100. Batman was at 181. I think that's the issue. Star Wars 51, second appearance of Asajj Ventress. First appearance of Dirge, the bounty hunter. Zatanna, #1. First solo Zatanna. Amazing Man, #1. First solo issue, first appearance. Near Minty. How does Jimmy Olsen slip in here? Doing it to Two Shoes. All right. Two Shoes. Takes D. Astro takes E. Gemma, Son of Saturn. First appearance, first issue, end newsstand, end near mint. Bam, 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 bam. That's on D. Hawk and Dove, #1. There is actually a first appearance in here as it being, a lot of people don't know this. It doesn't look like him, but that is actually a Liefeld cover and near newsstand. Yeah, like it's weird. That's a Liefeld cover, but you see his feet. This is a good one for him. That's on E. 4-star spectacular DC Giant #1. Clean ass copy right there on F. Excuse me. We are flying through our stuff today. That's what I like to see. Hey, it's another book on the hottest list. This is not $40 for just #1. Justice League Dark #1. First cameo of Justice League Dark. First appearance of Justice League Dark. I thought there was one more. Maybe it's just those. Yep. So it's the Justice League Dark bundle on A. C just got taken by Lou. Yeah, I go to New York all the time. Not Giuseppe. Hit me up on my Instagram or my email. You know what the funny thing is? My firstborn baby is going to be born in like literally like 5 weeks, right? Like it's coming up, right? Um, and I just like basically ran out of money. So I'm like out of money. I've got a firstborn, and I'm gonna basically go a little bit underground for a bit because that first month is gonna be ridiculous. And all of a sudden, I have some of my best leads I've ever gotten all at the same time. And I'm like, crap, I need money fast. So yes, I am always taking leads. I am always buying, and I'm always paying better than anybody else. But yeah, I definitely need to get some money back in my pocket before I can do that. Rebecca Smith is going to take G. Someone got F. Who was that? Astro. Rob took A. Oh, A is gone. Not just that. He says, damn. This guy's collection is huge and for the most part stacked all the time, so you have time. And not Giuseppe. You know what? If it's something I can't afford, I have friends that can afford huge, ridiculously huge collections. So I can make a call. I get a very small commission off of that, but I could do that if it's something I can't afford. I got a guy. All right. Here we got some 20 centers, some Bronze Age stuff that you just don't really see. From Beyond the Unknown 25. These are gorgeous condition books that are not keys, obviously, and number 22. They're just super, super clean, awesome, fun covers. One will be on C, one will be on A. And if you guys could let me know, can you pop in on Key Collector, Hawk and Dove #1? I want to find out who this first appearance is. I didn't write it on the back. It's bothering me. Then, same thing as A and C. Some more beautiful bronze comics that are near minty, but not keys. Then we have Adventure Comics, 80-page giant #1. These are actually tied into the animated series. Maz is going to get G. Here you go. Never had this before, and figures the first time I get it in, it's a near minty fresh. DMZ from Vertigo #1. Every collection I've always seen is always missing #1. Always. So that's pretty cool. Rebecca Smith, thank you. JLA 23. It's a key, and I forgot to write it on the back. I'm so sorry. Here you go. This is an Astro Zombie book all the way from 1955. 31 tricks for your dog. A comic book about training your dog. In shockingly awesome condition for a 1950. That is a 75-year-old book right there. Thank you. Two copies of the first appearance of Lobo the Duck, which is a Howard the Duck and Lobo mashup. Now, for this next book, I don't know if he's watching, but I promised this book to John Cribbs. He hasn't claimed a book yet today. John Cribbs, are you here? Because I do have that Futurama #1 for you. Absurdly sharp, absurdly fresh. I'm curious if you're in the chat. Two Shoes gets E. A goes to Duelist. By the way, Rebecca, those are like 9.6, 9.8 candidates. They're really clean. I'm gonna put up some of the other. I only have one. Futurama #5, and it's a Simpsons parody comic. Despite the all black spine, I believe that that is a near mint plus, possible 9.8 condition. It's gonna be on E. G goes to Cash Ben. Cribs, are you in there? We'll give it another minute, and then I'm putting that up on the wall. All right, here's something. Caliber comic 9698 negative burn. This is issue #1, I believe, right? Issue 16. Uh, 8 pages of Kabuki. First appearance of Kabuki. That'll be on E. Detective Comics 468, first Bullet logo. Got some spine ticks on that. Mm. You know what? DC Universe logo chasers, you're going to be in luck. Speaking of near mint, I do have the first KG Beast in immaculate condition. That'll be on A. G goes to Munt. Where did I put the bottom up there? All right. He has not answered. Let me Nah, I gotta hold that book. He said he wanted it that bad. I'm just gonna put it in his pile. I'm gonna make a pile for him. I'll have to message him after the show for that Futurama. Number one. Okay. Nice cheapy. Azrael. Number one. And before we get to all the DC Universe variants, let me do some of these big boys. First, Brother Knight, Zatanna, number one. Hey, first appearance of John Kent. Near minty fresh, looks unread. There you go. Hey, John Cribbs, you messaged me earlier. Did you want this? Might actually be a 9.8. I thought about submitting it myself, but if you want it, it can be yours. Let me know. Oh, that was a yes on that, and you got F. You're going to like the condition on that. Okay. Two Shoes took G. And again, everything Two Shoes gets is 30% off because he did the crazy short box claim. Batman, The Adventures Continue, Season 3, Number 2. First appearance of Cassie Kendall, an old flame of Bruce. Great cover. Double bagged and boarded, all that good stuff. And number 3. First appearance of Straight Man, the henchman for the Joker. That's an even better cover. I just have those two from The Adventures Continue. By the way, that is the first appearance of Poison Ivy up on B. And we do have a full wall. We have reached a full wall, so if someone wants to do the crazy, claim up the whole wall, you'll get free books. As you've seen in this claim sale, I definitely make it worth your while. Why is my phone blowing up? Craziness. So we have an Azrael number 1. We have the first Poison Ivy. We have a 1950 comic book. We have a near minty, unbelievable condition of Gemi Son of Saturn and Newsstand. We have the first appearance of Kabuki, first All-Star Squadron, near minty fresh, gradable candidates of Direct and Newsstand. The wedding issue Teen Titans Newsstand 6, and these two more recent books that are keys. Any more Marvel? What a silly question. Of course I have Marvel. I'd have to be the worst comic book seller in the world if I came to a claim sale with no Marvel. That's like going to a claim sale and only selling Valiant. It just isn't done. No pinup on B. Pretty sure it doesn't. Full wall. Can we get some claims gone? FGI. Two Shoes. We're gonna blast through this box once we get done through this wall. I have some Nightwing keys. Rebirth number 1. Number 10, first appearance of Defacer, an art terrorist. Number 14, first appearance of Deathwing in a cameo. And number 16, first full appearance of Deathwing. That's $4 on D. I don't know what happened to the sticky. A Valiant claim sale. Oh boy. Hopefully it never gets that bad. And last Nightwing key is going to be 29. Cameo cover of the Batman Who Laughs. It's like the second appearance of Batman Who Laughs right there. Pretty awesome. Take it. That's all I have for Nightwing. There's not many Nightwing keys. But those are they. Full wall again. Let's do something about it. Everybody take a quick second. No claim sale tomorrow. So I have my baby shower tomorrow. That's why we're doing it today. Yeah, everything keeps falling on Sundays lately. I have to keep doing like Saturday claim sales and this and that. And I much prefer doing a Sunday claim sale, but it is what it is. All right, we are stuck. We need to get some books gone so new books can go up. If anyone claims the full wall, I always make it worth your while. Big time. I know there's a $100 book there. But hell. Tell you what, I'll do something nuts. Sinbad, that's not a bad offer. I think what I'm about to say is even better, though. Check this out. If someone gets the full wall, I am going to be giving you the first Kabuki up there on E for free. That is a $60 book that I will just give you if you claim the full wall. And that might be up there with like the top 3 wall discounts I've ever given right there. But I want to keep the momentum moving. I've got a lot of short boxes to get to. We have Marvel to get to. We've got a lot of stuff here. So claim the full wall. I'm going to give you E for free. It's worth noting how absurdly sharp it is. It's a gradable candidate. Can we get a full wall claim? It's funny. Yeah, it's technically modern. I mean, it's 80s, but yeah. Contagion Part 4. Part 4. I don't know. I'll take a look. Can we get a full wall claim? I will give you a $60 book for free. Might just be the best wall bundle I've ever given. Dude. Guys, give me a second. I just realized my buddy's been blowing me up, and I think he thought the baby shower was today, and I'm pretty sure he's at my house calling me. Dude, no. All right, you know what, guys? I might have to call him. Hold on. Oh wow, that's crazy. Oh man, he thought the. All right, Sinbad. Tell you what, we'll give you the $80. We got to keep this moving. You missed out on that super bundle though, Sinbad. Where is Sinbad Comics? Sinbad, go ahead and fill out the form. Put your name, address, full name, all that good stuff. Pop it in there for me, and I'll drop you a link again. Here it is. Oh man. Oh jeez. My buddy is literally outside. That is ridiculous. Okay. Batman Urban Legends number 4. First appearance of Cheer, the manufacturer of cheer drops. First appearance of Chaos Master. You know what, guys? Hold on. Oh God. All right. Here, hold on. Dude, he's not even like he's literally 45 minutes away. Oh my God, this is bad. All right, hold on. Guys, you know what? I think I'm going to tell him he said he's dressed to the nines. Oh, this is really funny. I'm such an asshole friend sometimes. I don't answer people's texts and then stuff like this happens. Okay, guys, we're gonna end the sale in about half an hour. Okay. I was thinking about taking this claim sale all the way up to 5 o'clock, but I messed up. So here, I'm just gonna tell him, can you hold on? I'll end the sale at 12:45. That's crazy. All right, guys, I'm good. Yeah, he could help me with the sale. No, because then I'd have to pay him. Well, I should pay him for coming out here. I'll pay him in beer. How about that? He'll love that. All right, I'm gonna pick up the pace since I goofed up here. Let's go with some DC Universe logo variants. 696 Detective, Contagion Part 7. These are all near minty fresh. Catwoman Part 9, Part 11, Part 10, the prequel. Neil, you haven't seen these. Batman 700, Batman 533, Shadow of the Bat, Catwoman 36. That's actually a pretty rare one. And I've got one more. I've got a Robin chilling there. Duelist gets G. Wow. Oh, he's going to make fun of me forever. All right, and now we have a full wall of the DC Universe logo variants, or you could say claim all the DC Universe variants, and I'll give you 2 of them for free. How about Dem Apples? 100 people in the chat. Go ahead and like the video, please. Claim the full wall. I'll give you 2 for free. It's $30 off. Source. Oh, Brian's going to get the full wall. I'm going to be going fast now, guys, because I want to make sure you get the most value we can with only like 25 minutes left, because I'm a big dum-dum. All right, Batman Urban Legends 5, first full appearance of Cheer on B. Near Minty, absolute fresh. You know what that is, the movie adaptation. First appearance of Mr. Teeth and Gunsmith. Interesting to see the value of that book. It's actually still pretty high. First appearance of the Designer. These Batman books all look untouched. What was intended to be the first Punchline, now it's just the first cover of Punchline. First Clown Hunter. First cameo of Ghostmaker. First full Ghostmaker. First Miracle Molly. Justice Society of America #1. There are so many key things about this book, it's impossible to name them all. We are going fast once again. We have a full wall. If anyone wants to take the full wall, I'll continue to do awesome things for you. That sounded sexual. Sorry. The priest gets H. Let's see. Two Shoes got A. And we have a full wall from Duelist. Let's give Duelist some free stuff for the wall claim. First off, Duelist, that's the first full appearance. So we definitely got to find, where did I just put it? We're definitely giving you the first cameo for free. Amongst other books I will give you for free. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Goes over there. All right, Duelist, let's give you that book for free. Justice League of America 1 for free. And the first new Speedy for free. Very nice. Keeping it moving. Fast mode. Here we go. JLA 61. First appearance of the Power Company. JLA 62. First appearance of Rama Khan. That almost sounds like Rama Tut. 69. Homage cover. And first appearance of Gemini and Faith. JLA 94. First appearance of Crucifer and the 10th Circle. JLA 100. First appearance and cover appearance of Schism. Woo! Okay. I have more of these rare variants. I have some Flash #0. They are the 0 hour variants. They are also $15 a hit. If anyone wants some more of those. Wild Man's going to take A. Let me run. The Priest gets an I. Actually, I have a pile here I can just pull from. There you go. Rebecca Smith gets C, D, E, J. C, D, E, J. Cool, that's all the JLA. Okay. Oh! Super, super, super clean copy. This is one of those moments where people grab books. Whoever is the ones that send me pictures of their 9.6s and 9.8s, I feel like this is a book for you. First appearance of Lobo on B. That thing is absolutely, positively sharp. Justice League Dark #1. First cameo of the Upside Down Man. First new Justice League Dark. Bam. #2. First full appearance of the Upside Down Man. Boom. #3. First cover appearance of the Upside Down Man and something else. I don't remember. On E. Green Lantern 39. Second appearance of the Black Hand. Source code got the Lobo. Nice. First appearance of Jessica Cruz. Near Minty Fresh. Could be 9.8s. I have 2 Jessica Cruzes there. Source code. Source code. Source code. Go ahead and fill out the link I need your first name, last name, all that good stuff. Don't forget to do that, please. Here is the link once again. Rob's gonna get C. Yoink. Wildman got D. Joshua Davis gets E. Where are you, Rob? There you are. Okay. Been months, but shooting my shot. Do we have a Blue Beetle #1? I don't have a Blue Beetle #1, but I will tell you what I have. I have a 9.8 of the first Jaime Reyes sitting on my eBay page. Green Lantern #20. Okay. Moving on. Going fast. We have Spider-Man Super Special from 1995. We have Spider-Man The Clone Journal. We have Spider-Man #2, first appearance of Black Goblin, Harry Osborn. We have, I don't know what that is. I'll just give that to somebody. I don't even know how to pronounce this. I don't know what the hell I'm looking at. Not Brand Eck. One of these days I'll understand what that book actually is, but in the meantime, whatever, you guys can have it. Rob got G. We are going fast. Wildman gets C. Neely gets D and E. Okay. Femforce #1. And something tells me I screwed up, and that's way more. Bloodshot #6, first appearance of Ninjak. Outer Space, a 10 center right there on E. Top Comics, The Jetsons #1 right there. That's a gorgeous copy right there. First appearance of Grendel, the female version. On F, we have a full wall. We are on a time crunch, so if you claim up the full wall, I make it extremely worth your while. Rebecca got A. Good claim, Rebecca. These books are random today. Okay, then we have the first appearance of Grimjack, Star Slayer, #10. Full wall. Someone claim the full wall, get some extra free books in addition to at least getting 10% off or 20%. Let us not get stuck now. Who's our wall claimers? Brian's going to do it. You know what we're going to do for Brian, guys? See all these other copies of Flash? 1, 2, 3. Let's give him $45 for free. There you go, boss. Done, done, done. Cool. All right. Vertigo, #1. So many previews of upcoming things, it's ridiculous. First Fables also has some original story Sandman stuff. Aquaman 12 center. Mid to lower grade, but that's okay. It's a Mara cover as well. Nick Cardy, gorgeousness. Adventure Comics 292. First appearance of Bizarro, Lana Lang, and Lucy Lang. Death of Superman, the rarest copy that exists, which is the 4th printing and newsstand combination. I also have the 3rd printing. Don't forget that's worth more than the 1st. And I do have a 1st printing. They are all near mint. Superman 220. Flash versus Superman cover. Teen Titans #5. First full appearance of Trigon, near mint and newsstand. Titans Index. I've never even seen this book before. And I have another Captain Carrot near minty newsstand. All right, let's see where we're at. Two shoes. You got another like couple inches still decreased. Okay. Someone got D, I think. From the desk of a small press publisher. I'm just going to say from the desk. Got it. D. You know what? This has to be the most Captain Carrots I think I've ever had in a claim sale. I got another one. F goes to GT. GT Exodus, you got a good pile going on today. D was claimed for the Femforce. Okay. From there. All right. 12-cent Aquaman is back up. This time it's on E. Okay. GT got F. I already got that. All right. Classic Kryptonite Batman versus Superman. I have 2. World's Finest 302. An A. Oh, I actually have 3. I lied. Star Trek #1. Got 2. 2 copies of Sandman Special #1. First appearance of Hades, Persephone, a couple other notable things there. Outsiders #1. All right. We are actually only going till 12:45. I originally wanted to go to 5 o'clock, but I have a baby shower tomorrow, and I screwed up, and I told my friend that it accidentally was today, and he drove about an hour to come to my house, and he's sitting awkwardly outside my house right now, so I'm only ending the show in 15 more minutes. Okay, Justin Neely got A. There's a couple, though. Looks like Mikey got 1, and Justin Neely got 1. Okay. That already happened. Wildman gets J. Getting close to a full wall again. Just a helpful reminder to all those. I certainly, when I'm in a rush like this too, I am not taking requests. We get to what we get to when we get to it. Okay. I do not have time to go fishing for specific things at the moment. I wish I did. Mark is going to get that. H. Nightwing #1. Very popular one right there. Neely wants to know condition on B. That's a nice one. It actually is more like the higher end, like 758 right there, man. Presents really well. I've got a nice Metamorpho 12 center. It's issue #4. 10. The Priest, first to J. First appearance of Paragon. Direct edition, but newsstand on J. First appearance of Manga Khan and L. Ron, Justice League International #14. Justice League 137, Bronze Age 30 Center. This is Superman versus Shazam, but it's a bait and switch because that actually doesn't happen in the issue at all. DC got into a little trouble back then from telling people that stuff was going to happen on the cover and then not doing that. Happens a lot. Who's texting me? Okay. Two Shoes got BF. BF. Boyfriend. Okay. Rebecca got HJ. Good morning, James. This is great for finding FMV on random books. So, people have told me that before. Yeah, happy to help. All right, got a bigger one here. Justice League of America 14. 18. Yes, getting real early. Adam joins the JLA. First appearance of Hector Hammond with the mutated head. Green Lantern villain there, so it's more of a Green Lantern key than a Justice League key. That is about a 4.5, maybe a 5. Judge Dredd #1, first DC Judge Dredd. That'll be on H. We've also got a Jonah Hex 92. I know for a fact I've never had this at a claim sale before. The rare final issue of Jonah Hex. That is a run very much not picked up, and that is near minty. Thank you to Steve Wagner. That is incredibly generous. I have a House of Secrets 150 for a little bit of Bronze Age horror for you. Great condition. We have a full wall. Someone claimed the wall and get a bunch of stuff for free. Maybe some of you trying to fill a short box might be good for you. Ooh, Wild Man, that's a bigger one. Although that is a book you should have. Guys, Wild Man is a fellow Green Lantern head. So I'm glad that goes to you. Speaking of Jonah Hex, I have a Newsy Hex #1. Jonah Hex Volume 2, first issue. Full wall. Can we get a full wall and keep our momentum going? I would like to get to some Marvel. I just have to finish this box, which is DC. Okay. Oh, snap. There is actually some good, there is some good Marvel if we can get to it. Can we get some claims? Rob's going to take that Bronze Age horror. Well done. I'll plug it with another. No, I won't. Mr. Munt's going to claim the wall. Let's give Munt the next books I was holding, like the Doctor Strange crossover, near mint newsstand copy. That'll be for free for a month. Also, $2.89 is the first George Perez with DC. Bam, that'll be for free as well. Thank you to Mr. Munt. I'll also give you this one for free. There you go. I think I might have overdid it a bit on the free ones on that one because I'm in a rush. Oh well. You know what? I know it's going to a happy home, so there you go. Months. Okay, all right, you guys have been good. Let's give you some Marvel. I'm going to skip the rest of that DC box for now. J2, first appearance of the daughter of Wolverine, near minty, fresh, absolutely gorgeous. Fantastic Four 22, first Marvel Zombies, absolutely gorgeous. Same thing with this. People give this book not enough credit. That's the first cameo of Marvel Zombies. Flash 160, giant size special. I should have put that on F. First appearance of Orca. This book is impossible, man. That'll be on E. Classic, completely black, and no spine ticks to be found on that Troika Batman. Batman 89. People still sell this book for $15. I don't believe the hype. So it's $5 here at Mint Hunter. Let's see what we're doing. DePriest gets an I. GT gets a D. Munt gets an H. Munt, you're going to like the condition on that. Two Shoes got C. Neely got B. Reveal of Jason Todd, Batman 638, near mint, D. You know what that is. Batman #1, New 52 goodness. One of those absolutely gorgeous foils. Sometimes these can get 9 nines, actually. First appearance of the third Clayface. Classic J. Scott Campbell. Bane of the Demon, #1. And Death of the Innocents, #1. Every single thing on the wall is near mint. Look at that. That makes that easy. All right, let's see. D, I, and F. Harrison. Oh, a little late to D. That's okay. Joshua Davis gets H. Here again is the link. Make sure you go and fill out your name, all that good stuff. Okay. Demolition Man, movie adaptation cover. D for Demolition Man. Deathstroke the Terminator, near mint. J. Dead Man, classic Neil Adams cover. Dark Stars, first appearance. That is $3, despite no sticker. Gorgeous Aquaman number 12. 12 center. That's nice. That's clean. It'll be on F. J goes to Ogawa. I'll throw up a completely random but near minty Batman annual on J. Full wall once again. I've got some good old. We're going to give source code who's been asking for some old Marvel. So if we can just get what we got gone, we will get to it. I, J. Wolverine number 80, first X-23. If you know, you know. Classic cover here, ASM number 1. This can go all the way to 1520. I actually saw a couple spine ticks though, so gorgeous cover, but you know that does hurt the value ever so slightly. Full wall, let's get it gone. Is B a 9.8 candidate? I never guarantee 9.8s, so I do not say, but yeah, basically. GT Exodus gets J. Okay, whew, we're flying. Put these back here. I've got Marvel for you, and I've got some spicy Marvel. It would actually be a great way to end the show. What is F? F is, and I know there's glare. F is just a particularly nice looking Nick Cardy classic 12-cent Aquaman, Mikey. That's the type of books that I usually like to keep, but whatever. Mr. Lafarge got B. By the way, that book that Joseph just got, those are the easiest books to ever get 9.8s out of. They're made of a very special material that it survives better. It's tougher. And Mr. Lateo is going to get a full wall claim here, which means whenever you claim a full wall with Mint Hunter, I always give you some free stuff. So it wasn't quite a full wall. We had a couple missing spots, but we're going to give you some freebies, Mr. Lateo. So well played, Lateo. I know you've bought from me before, but still go ahead and fill out the link. So first name, last name, all that good stuff. Let's give you 2 rare variants of Flash Zero, $15 a pop. I'm going to give you both of them for free for $30 on me. Hey, I'm doing a claim sale. Got to call you back. That's another friend blowing me up now. I really hope I didn't get it wrong and tell multiple friends. First appearance of a Tuma, low grade. But still, that'll be the cheapest you ever find that. Carnage, Black, White, and Blood, $5. Captain America number 7, first Daughters of the whatever the hell. This book apparently is big news for Captain America 4. Near minty fresh, looks unread. First appearance of Squadron Supreme on E. Oh, right. I said that this would be, if you get E, this book is free. I remember that. Oh, I remember. Avengers 61. Avengers 46. These are all mid-grade. This one is low-grade. Cap 200. Cap 103. That one is lower grade. First, what the hell is it? Avatar, near minty newsstand. On A. We'll get to that in a second. Let's see where we're at. D is gone. J is gone. sticker. All right, another one of the hot. I'm really bringing the hot books this week. Make sure that they're all direct editions. They are. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 copies of the first appearance of Chanda, which is Black Lantern's grandpa and the first Black Panther, who there's a video game coming out starring him that I don't think anyone saw coming. Fantastic Four Unlimited D. John Littell is going to get a C. It is low grade, but what the hell? First to Tuma. There you go. Speaking of FF going right in its place, 73. That's a nice copy. That one's higher grade. That's on C. GT is going to get a D. Littell also got a D. Source Code just got C. Okay. 5-minute warning, folks. Littell's getting another D. All right, then we have a classic cover. Unfortunately, the top was ripped off, so we're just doing $8 on that. Silver Age FF. Fantastic Four 123. Origin of Silver Surfer. FF 11. First appearance of Aisha. That's her. Who was actually in the Guardians movies. Joshua Davis is going to get a D. Only one left. John Littell's putting a D back. That's okay. Source Code's going to get C many times over. Okay. And I'll put up Fantastic Four 15. First, Valeria Richards on C. That book is going to blow up if you just saw the news. You're welcome. John Littell gets F. Somewhere I have another one of those. Hey, there we go. I do have a classic annual number 5. That'll be on F. Got some vintage on the wall right here. Harrison's going to get DC. Ironically, both Marvel books. Harrison. Found it. Then we have Littell got F. Oh, wait, that's a different F. Excuse me, sorry. John Littell is going to get C. That's already taken. Source Code gets F. Very nice source. Do a little vintage 4 for you. 132. Lower grade. I can drop the link. Here it is. 193. Classic Thor versus Silver Surfer. Couple minutes left, guys. I'm dropping the Silver Age stuff here. Oh, you know what? I have another one of those FF15s. Did anyone else want that? You know, John Littell wanted that. John, if you still want it, I have a duplicate. I forgot to put it up on the wall. Source is going to get F. Mr. Tail, let me know. Oh, here we go. I have a billion copies of Ronin, Frank Miller's Ronin #1. I'm going to put them on F. Several of those suckers. I'm going to go to 1250. Let me just text my friend. Source code is taken another F. Okay. Rebecca takes the last D. I actually do have more, which should be available for the next claim sale. Just got a bunch of those. The timing was perfect. Davis gets a Ronin. Okay. Tail. What we got? Let me put up more vintage for you if I can find it. Give me a second. I'm sure I have it floating around here. Here's another Thor. Thor 164. That's a nice copy. All right, let's see. The Priest. One left of those. Just one. Source gets D. Source, we're up against the clock, so I'm not even going to put it up on the wall. I'm catching a vibe that you want this type of stuff. Should I add these two Thors into a pile? Just say yes. Then I have, speaking of older stuff, Black Racer, DC New Gods #3. First Black Racer, the embodiment of death in the DC universe. And I have another big one for you. Battle of the original Avengers versus New Avengers. First appearance of the Scarlet Centurion, the third identity of Kang. This copy is about a 6.5 to a 7 of Avengers Annual 2. I'm going to park it on B. I think that's going to be the last book we do. Still, if anyone wants to claim the wall, you'll really get some good stuff on this one. Hint, hint, hint. I know that that's pretty exclusively for higher budget folks, but I will definitely make it worth your while, as that is the end of the show, because I told my friend to come today. So, any takers on the wall? I'll do a last hurrah big bang for you if you go ahead and take that. Source code's going to claim the wall. Guess what, source code? We are going to give you Thor and New Gods for free. That is $55 worth of free stuff, and this Captain America is going to be free. So that's over $60. Thank you all. I will be invoicing a little later on. I need to make sure my friend isn't going to kill me. You can expect the invoices a little closer to like dinner time, maybe a little bit after, okay? Love each and every one of you. I will see you. No claim sale tomorrow, but I am going to have a a claim sale on Tuesday, as some of you know about. See you later.